So we'll discuss one more example based on type 2 example. It's already the given example. Just look at d square plus k square into y is equal to cos of kx plus c. It's already been in the standard form. Look at the first term is a function of d into y. The right side is phi of x, especially it's a type 2 example. Cos ax or sin ax plus b, it is not a problem for solving this. It is in standard form. First step is over. Second step is we are writing the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation is obtained from the standard form. Auxiliary equation is obtained from the standard form. You need to replace wherever you have d. Replace d by m square. K square is as it is. You neglect this y and right side and write equal to 0. Hope it's clear, right? Replace only d by m means m square plus k square. Neglect y, right side cosine term also. You will write it as a 0. What does it represent? It's a quadratic equation. What is this? Quadratic equation. How to solve this equation? This is m square is equal to minus k square. Okay? Square goes to right side. It will become square root. So it is plus or minus square root of minus k square. Like previous example, you people are already square root of minus 36, right? Similar fashion, we are writing square root of, this is minus 1 into k square. This is plus or minus square root of minus into square root of k square, like root AB can be written as root A into root B. This is root AB, root A into root B. Plus or minus, this is iota, square root of minus 1 is iota. This is square root of k square is k. So you will get m is equal to plus or minus ik. This is called purely imaginary. Previously, it was 2 plus or minus 3i. 2 is the real part, 3 is the imaginary part. Here there is no 2 at all. The real part is 0 here. Okay? With respect to this, what is the complementary function? E raised to 0 into x, right? It was previously 2. We have written e raised to 2x, right? Into c1 cos, it was 3i, right? 3i here is ki, means cos kx plus c2 sin kx. If it is 3, you write 3 here instead of k. Okay? It's clear. This is called what? YC. So half is over. We shall proceed to find out what? Particular solution. What we are finding? Particular solution is YP. Look at the standard form. Take y is equal to, y is written as YP. Right side keep it as it is. What is that right side? Cos kx plus c divided by, cross multiply this. D square plus k square. I think you people come to know that it will become easy because compared to previous example, now you are getting understand, right? Isn't it? Because when you go through the example regularly, definitely you people it understand very easily. That's what I make it as a habit. Okay? So once you get this, as usual, you people already aware, right? What are you aware? You just look at what type of example it is. Type 1 or type 2? Since we are discussing type 2 only, it is the type 2 example only. Isn't it? What is numerator? It is a, you can write here, it is a type 2. Why it is type 2? You have to confirm. Why it is type 2? Because there is a cos. Cos AX is in the numerator. Cos is present, is not. Cos is present here. Denominator is function of d. So therefore it is a type 2 example. Type 1 means numerator is exponential. by function of d. Clear? Type 1 already been discussed. Type 2 means either cos or sin divided by function of d. Okay, what do we have to do? How to solve this? How to solve this? When it is type 2, how to solve this? Replace. What do we have to replace? D square by minus a square. What is the value of a here? What is the value of a? K. This is minus k square. Clear? Okay. So what will happen? This is, keep it numerator as it is. Cos of kx. Don't bother about c. Divided by, this is minus k square plus k square. Isn't it? D is replaced by, d square is replaced by what? Minus k square. Minus k square plus k square. And remember that the denominator is 0. Minus k square plus k square is what? 0. In such a case, what is the procedure? In such a case, further look at, in such a case, when denominator is 0, we are multiplying the numerator by independent variable. What we are multiplying? When if denominator is 0. If denominator is 0, what is the procedure? Multiply the numerator by independent variable. How do you know independent variable? Just look at here. Whatever the right side variable is called independent variable. Hope it's clear. X is the independent, Y is the dependent variable. Multiply numerator by independent variable, and you write this cos kx plus c as it is, divided by, differentiate the denominator with respect to d. Differentiate the denominator. What is the differentiation of denominator? D square is 2d. Like x square is 2x, d square is 2d. X square is 2x, d square is 2d, and k is a constant, it will become 0. Okay, clear? Why this procedure? Because denominator is 0. Denominator is 0, multiply the numerator by independent variable, differentiate the denominator with respect to d. Hope it's clear, right? Fine. So now, once you get this, we have two methods to solve this example. I will tell you the simple one, just look at. This is x right as it is, and this 2 is divided by 2. You people already aware that what is 1 by d represent? Since d represent what? D means d by dx, differentiation. 1 by d represent integration. What is 1 by d represent? Integration. So here x by 2 I have taken outside. What is remaining here? 1 by d times of cos kx. Here, so therefore this is equal to x by 2 times of, this is integration of cos kx plus c into dx. What is the integration of cos? Sin, just sin kx plus c divided by k. Whatever k constant, that will come denominator. So this is called particular solution. There is no more d at all. Finally, what is the general solution? General solution is y is equal to yc plus yp. Yc is, this is e raised to 0 into x, 1 only. You will get c1 cos x, c1 cos kx plus c2 sin kx plus x by 2k into sin kx plus c. This is a one method, student. Shall I go through one more method? Okay, just look at. One more method is, here denominator you have d, right? You can make it into d square. how to make the denominator d becomes d square? Just multiply numerator denominator by d, that's all. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Multiply and divided by d. Just look at what we are doing here. Keep it this x by 2 outside, because you people know why x is, you can multiply and divide. You have cos of kx plus c divided by d. You can multiply and divided by d. Now it will become x by 2 is outside. D stands for differentiation. Differentiation of cos is minus sin of kx plus c. Again kx is k divided by d into d is d square. Clear? Now this is, you can concentrate again. This is what again? This is a type 2 example. Type 2 example. Why type 2? Numerator is sin divided by function of d. Function of d is d square. What is the procedure? Replace t square by minus a square. What is the value of a? K minus k square. So this is x by 2 minus sin kx plus c into k as it is divided by, this will become minus k square. D square by minus k square. This minus minus get cancelled. 1k get cancelled. What you will get? X by 2k into sin kx plus c. Whether you get both results are same or not? Both are same only. Thank you. Okay, we'll discuss one more example, or we'll discuss type 3 example in the next video. Thank you so much.